part 3, I guess. The bluebirds like to chill out right there. They fly from their house and come over and roost. So all the tomatoes, everything with a cage is a tomato. Tomato cage, tomatoes. End of story. This whole area is kind of a cluster. All of our straw bales started to collapse super early, like it's year 2. So some of our stuff isn't surviving very well. Just because I don't know if we got faulty straw bales. Well, we actually got hay bales. The guy gave us stuff with seed in it, which, you know, straw bales have straw and just the stalks, and hay bales have hay, which is seeds and the tops and all of that, which started to grow, which we think is what accelerated. Because all the ones that look like this were the ones that had the worst seeds. So these ones are all doing pretty well. They're all kinds of, we've just been plugging it with stuff. So we've got all kinds of peppers and squashes and watermelon. I think most of these are like watermelon. Beans, lots of beans. Actually, that whole area is beans. These are all potatoes. Most of them straight from the grocery store, except for the last one is a sweet potato. We just cut them up and threw them in there. And what you do is when you fill it with more soil, you put another tire on it and keep filling it with soil, and then you just pull the tires off when you want the potatoes. So fairly easy, and it's a good way to raise our garden bed level. Again, peppers, cucumbers, peppers, all the way down. It's cucumbers on one side, peppers on the other. Some leeks. Over here we decided to try something new. It needs a little bit more soil in some areas, but it's a way to get some rows in there. And we figured it would help raise the area. The wood will eventually rot away. So we got Brussels sprouts and more peppers and eggplants and ground cherries. Holly makes chutney out of the ground cherries, which is amazing. House wren nest, mulberry tree. Back here is future wildflower garden area. It's a work in progress. We used to have our compost bins over here. Not really anything's been growing too well. A couple things have died, but our milkweed is doing really well. We transplanted it from up front and we split it, and it's doing amazing. So I'm very excited to get some more monarchs again. So yeah, all kinds of stuff. Some sort of self-seeding squash. We'll see what it is. I planted 2 or 3 yarrow in there. Some black-eyed Susans that got eaten. All kinds of stuff. I'm leaving the stinging nettle because the red admiral butterfly, I believe it is, lives in stinging nettle. So we'll leave it back here. If it spreads from here, we'll kill it. And the core batch of my monarch butterfly flower weed, milkweed, whatever. They love it. Anyhow, that's